Did you know what Steph Curry, the Golden State Warriors star, is doing that nobody else has done in the history of the NBA? As he is popularly known, Curry has been described as the greatest shooter. He scored the most three-pointers in the history of the NBA, and has won 4 championships with the Golden State. If Curry has done it all, what has he done recently that's grabbing the headlines? Keep watching. First up, what is Steph Curry doing that is unprecedented in NBA history? For the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry is having a season unlike any other in NBA history. One of the most exclusive groups in sports is the 50-40-90 club in the NBA. Only 9 players in NBA history have shot at least 50% from the field, 40% from deep, and 90% from the line in a single season. Steph Curry, star of the Golden State Warriors and the first player in NBA history to win unanimous MVP honors, entered this club in 2016 after becoming the first player in NBA history to average 30 points per game while also posting 50-40-90 stats. While Larry Bird came close in 1988, averaging 29.9 points per game, Stephen Curry was the first to score 30 PPG on 50-40-90 splits. Even though it's been 7 years since that epic season, Curry is still dominant and has improved. Curry is currently on pace to break his record for most points per game in a 50-40-90 season, averaging 33.3 points per game on 52.6 shooting from the field, 44% from deep, and 91% from the free throw line. Steph Curry will be looking to keep his streak going when the Warriors face the Sacramento Kings on Sunday. Even though it's quite early in this season, Curry is already on track to reach heights only he has approached. That many of the records he's breaking now are his own feels appropriate at this juncture in his career. Curry is off to the best start to a 50-40-90 season in NBA history, and he's on track to set a new record for points per game. Even though there's still a lot more basketball to be played until the end of the year, Curry has had a fantastic start. In other related news, what are Steph Curry's 5 best seasons? The recent success of Steph Curry has sparked a great deal of discussion about his abilities. It's not shocking, considering how rarely a week goes by without Curry making headlines for his impressive performance. Here, we examine Steph Curry's best seasons and attempt to disentangle the various positive aspects of his game. The 5th position on our rankings is the 2021-22 season. Some fans are biased toward more recent data, which is why Curry's most recent campaign has been so well received. It was a strong effort overall, but not his greatest. For this reason, the 2021-22 season is the 5th on our list of Steph Curry's best seasons. With the series victory, Curry added another milestone to his already impressive resume by scoring a game-high 34 points, while also contributing 7 boards and 7 assists. Many Warriors players, including Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson, scored in the double digits. After failing to make the playoffs for 2 consecutive years, Golden State finally broke through this year and won the NBA title. Game 6 wasn't the only game in the series where Curry excelled. He did so throughout the championship and won his first NBA Finals MVP award. The 2016-17 season is the 4th time that Curry and the Warriors breezed through the playoffs with little effort. Nobody could keep up with Curry and company. They finished with a 67-15 record during the regular season, losing only once to beat the Cavaliers for the NBA title. Curry had a spectacular year, averaging 25.3 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 6.6 assists per contest. So what are the remaining best seasons of Steph Curry? Moving on, the 3rd is the 2020-21 season. Steph Curry's 2020-21 season is often overlooked when discussing the best of his career. We can only speculate as to why, but there's no way we could have missed it because it was ever good. For openers, we saw Curry score a career-high 32 points per game, including his highest single game total, 62 points, in a win against Portland. Not only was he breaking records, but his player efficiency rating of 26.3 was the greatest in the league. The 96 three-pointers he made in April set a new NBA record, besting James Harden's previous mark by 4 for the most 3 points made in a month. While the Warriors weren't exactly a powerhouse that season, they were always a danger to win and a lot of fun to watch because of Curry. We forgot that Curry missed a large chunk of the previous season due to a broken hand. I mean, come on, that's incredible when you put it all together. Number 2 is the 2017-18 season. The 2017-18 season was Steph Curry's 2nd best in his career. Going back to the offseason, when people first heard about the $200 million contract that Curry was given, they raised an eyebrow or two. Those worries, however, quickly dissipated. Curry wasted no time setting out to achieve several scoring benchmarks, most centered on his prowess from beyond the arc. Throughout the season, he played in 17 games in which he scored 30 or more points, although missing a handful due to injuries. Moreover, Curry posted respectable scoring averages. On average, he scored 26.4 points per contest and added 5.1 boards and 6.1 dimes. If you still need more proof that the 2017-18 season was one of Curry's best, just think back on the NBA Finals when he swept past LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers to finish a historic year. Surprisingly, word of his historic achievement faded quickly. Next up, which season is Steph Curry's greatest season? Finally, the best season is the 2015-2016 season. In that year, Curry was in a separate dimension of life. The Golden State Warriors finished the season with a 73-9 record under his direction. Let's put it in perspective. Do you remember Michael Jordan's 1995-96 Bulls team, which also had Scottie Pippen, Steve Kerr, and Dennis Rodman? Sure you do. That's how good Curry and his team were in 2015. They set a new record for wins in a season by finishing 72-10. Regarding numbers, Curry led the NBA in scoring, 30.1, and steals, 2.1 that season. Likely to be expected after a spectacular season like this one, Curry became the first player in NBA history to win the MVP award unanimously. His player efficiency rating was 31.5. Staggering. Next up, are Golden State Warriors on course to set a new NBA bad record. The Golden State Warriors developed a dynasty by playing competitively, free-flow movements, and unity. After 15 games, it all seems to be falling apart. Warriors lost 130-119 at the Suns on Wednesday, dropping them to 0-8 on the road to open a season for the first time since 1989 and 90. It's the longest losing streak on the road by a defending champion since the 1998-99 Chicago Bulls. Stephen Curry tied Allen Iverson for 9th all-time with his 11th career 50-point game. The Warriors lose despite Curry's 11th 50-point game in their last game. The Warriors post-game news conference used the word scattered to describe the team's lack of cohesion and buy-in. Steve Kerr stated the Warriors aren't united. Kerr replied, "It's a pickup. There's no execution at either end. No dedication to getting 3 stops in a row on offense." Kerr stated he failed to pull his team together and give them a common goal. Curry also took some responsibility as a leader of the team. Curry stated, "I'm scoring well and trying to be efficient." He added he's up for the challenge of helping everyone get in the appropriate state of mind to win. Curry is not the problem. His team has struggled early in the season. The 8-time All-Star made 17 of 28 shots, including 7 of 11 three-pointers, to become the 8th oldest player to score 50 points. The Warriors lost by 11 points. Golden State has lost 3 of Curry's 11 50-point games. This is their first double-digit loss when he scores 40 or more. Curry has averaged 32.8 points in the Warriors' first 15 games, shooting 53, 45, 93. Curry averaged 30 points on a 50-40-90 shooting in 2015-16 when he earned MVP. The Warriors are 6-9 and 12th in the Western Conference. Curry contributed nearly half of Golden State's points Wednesday, with 9 active players contributing the rest and the bench scoring 17. In other related news, why is Curry's name in a lawsuit? FTX, one of the world's largest cryptocurrency platforms, collapsed, affecting Tom Brady, Gisele Bündchen, Stephen Curry, and Shaquille O'Neal. All are listed in a proposed class action lawsuit against FTX and its principal, Sam Bankman-Fried. The action also names Trevor Lawrence and the Golden State Warriors team. Attorneys Adam Moskowitz, David Boies, and Stephen Neal filed the complaint on behalf of Edwin Garrison, who claims FTX was a house of cards intended to target unsophisticated investors by exploiting celebrity names and images. Garrison said he wants to represent thousands, if not millions, of consumers who were encouraged to invest in FTX cryptocurrency accounts. According to plaintiff, FTX exploited its customers' assets to pay interest to past customers and preserve the impression of liquidity. The plaintiff claims part of the strategy was to utilize celebrity names and photos to solicit donations for the platform. Gisele Bündchen, David Ortiz, Naomi Osaka, and Larry David are all named. Brady and Bündchen appear to be one of FTX's most renowned adverts, inviting friends to join. Curry is criticized for supporting the false FTX platform in a national ad campaign called #NotAnExpert. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below, letting us know what you think. We love hearing from you.